Travel had always been a dream of mine. Not the luxury kind of travel you see on Instagram, but the meaningful kind. The kind where you walk unfamiliar streets, hear languages you don't understand, and feel like the world is bigger than your fears. For years, I watched travel videos late at night, people smiling, cities glowing, adventures looking effortless, and every time I told myself, one day that will be me. When I finally booked this trip, I felt proud. Proud of being brave enough to go alone, proud of stepping outside my comfort zone. I thought the hardest part was saving money. I thought the danger was getting lost. I never imagined that my biggest mistake would be trusting the wrong person. The plane landed just after sunset. As soon as I stepped into the airport, I felt small. Everything was louder than I expected, brighter, faster. People walked with confidence like they knew exactly where they were going. I didn't. My backpack suddenly felt heavier, my excitement mixed with anxiety. I checked my phone. Low battery, no local SIM yet. I told myself, relax, millions of tourists come here every year. That thought gave me comfort and false security. The moment I walked outside, everything changed. Men started calling out, taxi, hotel, tour my friend. Some grabbed my arm lightly, others smiled too much. I tried to ignore them, tried to look confident, but confidence is easy to fake and easy to see through. Then one man approached differently. Calm, respectful, polite distance. He didn't shout. He didn't touch me. That's why I trusted him. He asked simple questions. Where I was from, how long I was staying, if it was my first time. When I said yes, his eyes lit up. Not with excitement, with opportunity. But I didn't notice. He warned me about scams, about fake taxis, about dishonest people. The irony still hurts. He said, "You're lucky you met me. Many tourists get into trouble here." That sentence locked my trust. He positioned himself as a protector, not a seller, not a stranger, a helper. Inside the car, he slowly took control. He pointed at neighborhoods and said, "Dangerous area. Tourists get robbed there. Never walk alone at night." Fear replaced excitement. Then he paused, looked at me and said, "Your hotel, are you sure it's open today?" Seconds later, the phone call. Perfect timing, perfect acting. He didn't rush, didn't panic. He looked concerned, like a friend delivering bad news. That's when he said it. "Your hotel is closed." I felt heat rush to my face. Closed? How? He showed me the message. Official logo, formal language. My brain shut down. Fatigue, fear, jet lag. I didn't think. I reacted. And reacting is exactly what scammers want. We turned away from the main road. Streetlights disappeared, traffic faded. I looked outside the window. My reflection stared back at me. That was the moment my instincts screamed. But I silenced them. Because admitting danger meant admitting I was wrong. And my ego wasn't ready for that. The building felt wrong. The air felt heavy. Quiet. Inside, the receptionist avoided eye contact. No smiles, no welcome. Money first, questions later. I looked for the man who brought me. He was already gone. No goodbye, no explanation, just emptiness. That night felt endless. Every sound felt like a threat. Every shadow moved. I questioned everything, my intelligence, my preparation, my courage. I thought about home, about safety, about how easily trust can turn into danger. I barely slept. Daylight revealed the truth. The hotel photos online didn't match. The address was wrong. The reviews warned about scams. I wasn't unlucky. I was predictable. And that realization hurt the most. I left. No confrontation, no drama. I walked back into the city stronger. At the real hotel, the receptionist smiled and said, "Yes, we were expecting you." That sentence felt like oxygen. I was safe. The money hurt. But what hurt more was losing my innocence as a traveler. I realized something important. Scams don't just steal money, they steal confidence. And rebuilding that confidence is the real challenge. I still explored, still smiled, still enjoyed moments. But I was sharper, aware, grounded. I learned to say no without guilt, to walk away without explanation. That scam didn't ruin my journey. It reshaped it. If this is your first time traveling, don't be afraid, but don't be naive. Prepare, research, question. Trust your instincts. They exist for a reason. Travel will test you, but it will also teach you. This was my lesson. Now it's yours.